Truth you have. Today I am speaking on frequencies, raising the frequencies from low to high. I'll talk first about things that lower the frequencies. Things that remind you of any type of pain are frequency lowerers. If there are people that constantly dwell on things that give the body emotions that feel like they are not at ease, those lower the frequencies. A lot of the things we see on television, whether you all are aware or not, some of those things that are really violent, they lower your frequencies. There's certain things on TV or the computers that will trigger certain senses on purpose to lower the frequencies, whether it is a movie or a TV show. There are different situations that people are in that lower their frequencies. If there's convicted felons, they sometimes are on a reminder of something that they've done in their past. Because if they go and apply for an apartment or they go to apply for a job, background checks are done a lot of the times, and they get judged even though they probably have already paid for what they did, and they could be a totally different person in terms of how they think now and how they live their life. And if I told you all that any and every crime, no matter what it is or where it is implemented by certain energies on purpose to lower the frequencies, then that means that there is questioning when it comes to the types of judgment and punishment that is put upon people. There are cover-ups that some individuals will have because they've committed a crime, and they could be a public figure, and they're not going to feel the backlash that someone could feel that is not in that situation. And they're not going to feel it as intensely because most of the time they already have things in a different order. A lot of the people that have money and some of the creators of this matrix, they know and they are aware that these laws are unfair, and they are put there to make people feel certain ways and feel certain things. If you think about someone and you get emotional over it, those things lower the frequencies. There's different things that raise the frequencies. The frequencies can be lifted by the same process, the thoughts and the emotions that we feel. It's overlooked as if the senses are not highly important in this matrix, but the senses are very highly important, and thoughts are highly important. If you think about something for a long period of time, more than likely that will become something that is part of your reality in some way, shape, or form. And if there are many thoughts in that same direction by many individuals at the same time, the thoughts become even more powerful. And if you want to raise your frequency, you can focus on better thoughts. Go into a state of meditation or a state where you feel within yourself emotionally happy, emotionally filled with joy. And these emotions that we have are the major tools that are really important. I spoke about this in some of my other videos, and I talk about how the emotions and the thoughts go into one direction and how powerful they are. And this has been proven. They've done tests on this. There have been people in different areas in one vicinity of the areas, and they all had the same mind frame of peace, and crime was significantly lowered when this was happening. Raising your thoughts for those that are being afflicted by some of the judgment and the laws put into place. Believe in yourselves. Always know that no matter what, you are capable. You know that anything that you can do, that you feel like you can do, it can be wonderful, fantastic, phenomenal, and great. Don't ever judge yourselves because the others are judging whoever it may be because of something that you did a long time ago, or if you know the influences that you had were not for you at that time, and you have to forgive yourself. You can't allow yourself to continuously live a life, if you've been living a life that is crime filled, because they tell you you can't do a certain thing or make some things that you want to happen. Don't believe it. Believe in yourself. Don't go to a life that is detrimental because they wanted to push you in that direction based upon their judgment on you. Believe in the perfect power within yourselves and make the correct choices. Peace and love.